Alright. Time for the final secret episode. The secret episode. Realm of Darkness is the place. Yes, how appropriate. Let's go! Hidden Truths.
Darkness rules your heart. It gives me control. Muscle and sinew that once obeyed you now rebels against you. How you can remain here at all confounds the mind.
It's still my heart. You think you can just come in and take over? I'm not gonna sit by and let that happen.
Don't even entertain any notions of escaping me, boy. In the end, your heart will be engulfed by mine forever.
Wrong. You're gonna get shown the door, old man.
As I recall, you couldn't even handle your own darkness. How then will you triumph over mine?
You'll find out soon enough.
Oh, so that's how it is it? Someone else has set foot in your heart. Ericus, you sly fox.
I'm not afraid of what the darkness holds now. Even if you do wrest control of my heart from me. Even if you cast me into the deepest, darkest abyss. You'll never sway me from the one cause that pushes me to keep on fighting. Whatever the cost, I'm ready to pay it.
Brave words, to be sure. But I'm a patient man. We can take as much time as we need to settle this little property dispute. However, know this. You are just one of many roads that I might choose to take. Trust me, I made certain of that.
Hey, Mr. Master. Oh, come on, you don't even know your pal? Please tell me the amnesia was just a sick joke. Boy, this is some cliche. Hey, you're not Terra. Just gotta check.
Interesting that his eyes are
Don't
brown
sweat it.
here.
I got your back.
He's been really transformed from Blue Terra. That's probably just, a retcon kind of thing anyway. Not totally planned out that the real Xehanort was going to be Terra and all that, but even so, it does, sometimes things like that aren't entirely bad. They can create interesting storylines and stuff. The yellow of Xehanort and the blue of Terra didn't quite create a green, but rather a dirty brown. Incomplete, unready, hard to say. Interesting face there. That looked like some sort of watercolor artistry rather than a 3D model.
Who are you?
Why, hello. It's not often I get visitors.
Please, call me Aqua. Why are you sitting here all alone in the realm of darkness? How did you end up here?
Well, I can tell you this is my second time on these shores. But unfortunately, much like the first, I do not remember who I am or whence I came. Everything was washed away in whatever currents carried me here.
That's too bad. I know I've been here a long time, Wandering through the endless hours, unable to escape.
You wish to return to your own world?
It's my friends. I promised I'd be there for them.
Your friends? Somewhere in the scraps of memory I have left, you remind me of a boy I once knew. He is very much like you. True to his friends and kind, this boy travels to many worlds and fights to keep the light safe.
Keep the light safe? I've been away too long. Did something happen out there?
So if he's talking about
Are the
Sora,
worlds in
that
danger?
means that this second time at these shores must mean
Sad to say,
post Kingdom Hearts
they
2.
nearly fell to darkness more
After all
than
the
once.
events in that game, he was thrown back into the world of darkness.
But at every turn,
And,
that boy arrived with Keyblade in hand.
The
to
first
save
time
the
would have
day.
been at Xehanort's.
Wait a sec. Is his name Terra or Ven?
At Xehanort's
Neither of those. I'm
revival,
afraid.
reawakening, whatever the disaster is that turned him into a Heartless that he
Should
caused.
have known.
Because Ansem wasn't turned into a real Heartless. All the rest of
How
his
long has it been
disciples
since
were
I met
thrown
him? At least a year
into
now, perhaps more.
were turned into nobodies, and therefore became Heartless as well.
Back then, my
but
heart was clouded
he
with
was
vengeance.
tossed into the realm
I
of
did
darkness.
terrible things, both to him and his friends. I brought unhappiness to more lives than one. I felt something must be done. Was that why? A means of clearing my conscience, or perhaps out of a sort of scholarly instinct. While the boy slept his long sleep, I hid the results of my research inside him, transplanting the data to where it might best serve a purpose. In fact, I would like to believe maybe he can set things right.
But
A boy like
this
him
isn't
who
super
touches
surprising
so
either,
many
because
hearts.
this actually
He
is
could
more
open the right
explanatory,
door
again, since I'm doing things out of
and
order.
save all
Because
those
this is where
people
we
whose
first
lives
encounter
I
Aqua
managed to ruin.
and Ansem when we
So many are still
meet them in
waiting for
Kingdom
their
Hearts 3,
beginning,
here on the shores of
their
this
birth by
ocean in the
sleep.
world of darkness.
Even me.
Oh, of course,
And
we'll
even you.
have that recorded once we get there.
What's this boy's name?
His name is
Sora. This is the room in the mansion. Yep, nominee. Now, I make fun of her drawings a
Sora.
lot, but that's the best drawing she's ever done. That's actually rather cute. Still pretty simplistic, but it's got an actual posture and stuff. Makes it a little easier to feel.
Sora.
So why are those two thinking of his name just now? That's a little bit weird. Okay, here's the land of departure. Were they just looking at the sky and felt the impression about it because of the name? I think that's kind of what they were going for.
Sora.
Yeah. This doesn't work in English, of course, if you don't know that Sora means sky. One of those very Japanese wordplay things. And something that just doesn't work much in English anymore. It's one of the things that makes me sad about English writing in general. Because our names have veered away from being recognizable words, it's a lot harder to do jokes like that, or, you know, scenes. This, of course, isn't supposed to be a funny scene. It's supposed to be more emotional.
Sora.
Where they wait for him. And there he is.
Sora.
Riku,
You really need to get a haircut, Riku. I can't believe your hair is still super long from end of
Your
Kingdom
mind's
Hearts
made
2. They didn't spend much time back
Yeah.
on the islands. Almost a little sad. This scene should be post-recoded.
Sora.
Kairi.
Mm.
It's just, they really need me. I have to go. I am who I am. Because of them.
See you soon.
Reconnect Kingdom Hearts. Again, we'll see more of that in Recoded. We'll actually see the before that Recoded, but they have the same Reconnect scene there. This is going to be a lot of movie, and then some gameplay, which could be a lot or could be a little. I have a couple of dungeon rooms to get through, and then a really nasty boss fight, of course. 1. Zero. Okay, rewind. That scene was not at 1, though. That was after 2, since Ansem knew all that. 0 point. And then the 0.2 Birth by Sleep, a Fragmentary Passage, is going to be
As
a
long
sequel
as
to
you're
this
with me,
little section.
I'll always find my way back. Always.
We will see, I suppose.
What? What is going on?
It's funny that they yay a map right off. It's kind of funny that they Yeah, I'll do Thundaga. Since I have it, I might as well. World map, not available. I'm gonna go ahead and do new data just in case something goes horribly wrong. So there are going to be a number of these as we travel through Realm of Darkness. And they're just going to be hordes of shadows, actually, and not unversed. Hence why these abilities are so good. Okay, one down. Now, I believe that is a jump point. I shouldn't really be bother grabbing anything. I should just run forward because there's not much to this. But I have to grab the chest anyway, huh? Silly me. This way, yep. By the way, Master's Defender. All the rest of my keys are unavailable, which is amusing. It's a 7/7, so it's more powerful than all the rest. Master's Defender. The Keyblade belonging to Master Ericus. It boosts all your stats. It's actually nearly as good as the Ultimate Keyblades. The two of them. Whoops. It repulses, so you have to jump on top of it. You run into it, and it sends you flying backwards. Again, you could explore a little bit here and stuff, but I'm just going to be heading straight for the end as much as I can remember how. Because, I mean, there's little point since it's the end of the game. Good finish. Now, there should be no jump point here, huh? So do I have to run down here? If you think this was boring, blame them for making just such a rush of mob fights. Okay, this made some sort of bridge. Aha! There's another one. The dark balls can sometimes ignore magnet, so they're semi-dangerous. But probably not as much to me since I'm so high level. When I was watching Spike do it, he was doing the level 1 because he was doing semi-speedrun strats, but I have been totally casualing this up, so... Okay, so I can't go up there, so this must be a way coming back. So ignore him. I was hoping that killing them might trigger something, but since it isn't one of those portal things, I shouldn't be surprised. Okay, it's just this bridge that I built before. Okay, so now I have to do these two. Okay, so I built another bridge. And now I need to build another one. Not even gonna bother, because what on earth is it worth it for? I probably have to destroy every one of these, actually. There's a way to skip past that, but it's, or at least the forced fight, but it's really difficult. A super difficult speedrunning trick. I'm not even going to try it, of course. Continue should put me right outside the room. I was a little bit slow in getting started on that. Yeah. Well, it starts me right here again, so I'll have to start over, but that's okay. Okay, it already went away. It just doesn't do the thing every time, which is kind of good.
Gather! Thunder! Gather! Thunder!
Okay.
Gather! Thunder! Gather! Heal!
All right. Any more?
Gather! Thunder!
Now forced fight. This is what they try to skip. But they can only do it after the shield comes down this far, I believe. He wasn't able to do it in the end, I think.
Gather! Thunder! Gather! Thunder! Gather! Enough! Gather! Thunder! Gather! Thunder! Gather! Thunder! Gather! Farewell! Heal! Gather! Thunder! Gather! Thunder! Gather! Thunder! Gather!
Level 40.
Enough!
It's kind of surprising they start you at 50 in the Fragmentary Passage, 0.2. Because it's pretty hard to get to 50 in regular BBS. I mean, I did a decent amount of grinding with this. Everything, short of doing 100%. Very few people will grind up even this high, I think. They really assume you did 100%, I guess. Getting to 99 is really crazy, apparently. It might be it. So, I think I need to go Ignite. Probably going to be using Ignite and Shot Lock for this boss. And I know that Ignite works on this boss. This is the level 1 strat. Yep, there it is. It may look familiar. It looks kind of like some of the Kingdom Hearts 2 bosses. One in particular, Darkthorn from Beast's Castle. Time to show off an audio stupidity.
This monster. This is no unverse. Just a dweller of darkness.
Defeat the enemy. Okay.
Take that! Fire! Fire! Come on!
It's already in this phase? My ignites are doing good damage. Darn. Too difficult to shot lock. It's annoying, but it's a lot easier than all the end bosses, pretty much. Yeah, pretty darn easy. That was the final boss. Golly, that was about 10 minutes of gameplay after 20 minutes cutscenes, maybe even only 5-6 minutes of gameplay. Even dying once to the things, that didn't take very long.
Oh, could it be?
I wonder if they were planning a bigger BBS sequel. I think they were. It really seems like it with the Fragmentary Passage. I was reading a little bit about it, BBS and Fragmentary Passage, and they decided to make it smaller than they originally envisioned, I think was what I was reading, because Birth by Sleep Volume 2, because they wanted to focus on Kingdom Hearts 3 development, because it was almost done by then. Yeah, that's it, Final Battle Report. So it sets up for a sequel that kind of doesn't happen. Magniga most used command, Spellweaver most used command style, despite not using Ice Cream, and despite Thunderbolt being used by all three characters pretty commonly. Diamond Dust. I actually don't think I ever used Diamond Dust with Aqua. I totally avoided it since I didn't go that route. Well, that was interesting. I guess I can save it. And that's Birth by Sleep. And once Recoded is out, we're done with Disc 1. That leaves 1.5 games and a movie on the second disc, and then Kingdom Hearts 3. We're nearing the end of it. Wow. Can't wait. So, next up, look out for Recoded.